Hi guys, I'm back, and today I wanted to share another 2,000 point Ulta haul. So this is what you get when you amass 2,000 points on your Ulta rewards card or rewards account. Anyway, 2,000 points equals $125 worth of merchandise. So this was exactly $125 worth of merchandise, not a penny over. Interesting, but I did end up getting 5 things, so I just wanted to share with you guys. I'm able to get the amount of points I do because I do have an Ulta Rewards credit card. However, I pay that card off every month and I don't buy things just to accumulate points. That would be really silly because then it's not really like you're getting anything for free. You're ultimately paying for it in the end anyway because you did have to spend money to get this. So it's just a nice bonus, it's a nice program, and of course we all know that Ulta's rewards program is a lot better than Sephora's. So I just wanted to share what I got. And usually with my 2,000 point Ulta hauls, I always end up getting stuff that I've kind of had my eye on for a while, but I don't really need. So it's nothing that, it's not everyday stuff like makeup wipes or, you know, eyeliners or anything that I would normally buy. It's stuff that I've had my eye on and I would just like to kind of splurge on. So I use my points to get those things. Let me show you what I got. Now, I was really excited this month when Zoeva finally came to Ulta. So you know I was gonna buy some Zoeva. When I was in Barcelona last year, I bought their little Cocoa Blend Voyager palette, and I love that thing. I've already hit pan on one of the shades. It's amazing. I'm wearing a little bit of it on my eyes today in the crease and as a base shade, and I love that little thing. So they have put up a couple of their mini palettes, their Voyager palettes, so I picked one up with my points, and that is this little guy right here, the Caramel Melange Voyager palette. So they have these they have these in 8-pan or 10-pan palettes for I believe $28. This is a 6-pan palette and it is $17, so really not cheap. I believe when I got my little Cocoa Blend palette it was €7, which is $14 or $15 US, close to $17 anyway. But here's what she looks like. She's absolutely beautiful, and we have the shades on the back. I love the themes of these. The Cocoa Blend palette has the cutest names, and so does the Caramel Melange. We have Universal Delight, Start Soft, Aftertaste, 182 degrees Celsius, Almost Burnt, and Liquid Center. So I'm going to slide this little guy out of the sleeve here, and these are lovely palettes for travel, and I can say that because I actually have traveled with mine, so it's not just something I'm saying. But we have the little guy here, and then we're going to open him up, and you can see there's a little plastic piece right here, but no mirror, but it says selected with taste, and then we have these beautiful shades right here. Are they neutral? Yes, but they are amazing. So as you can see, these are all the shades that I named off before, and the formula on these are wonderful. These are wonderful base shades. This is a wonderful little palette to take around with you when you're traveling, just to create those base looks to go with a nice, like I use my Cocoa Blend for the base, and then I put on a big sparkly Anastasia shadow on my lid, and I'm good to go. So I'm really excited to start with these. It's a mix of mattes and shimmers. It looks like 3 mattes on the top and 3 shimmers on the bottom, which I believe is how the Cocoa Blend palette is also. There is one in the Cocoa Blend palette that is very chunky glittery, but not incredibly chunky glittery, but a little bit looser in the pan, but it doesn't look like any of those are quite like this. So this is a little bit warmer than the Cocoa Blend, and I am excited to have this for fall. So got my little Caramel Melange Voyager palette. Next on my list, I also got this Zoeva brush. This is from the Rose Golden Volume 2 collection. This is the Zoeva 227. This is the soft definer eyeshadow brush, and I really wanted to get this because I know that I have seen Mel Thompson use this many times on her channel. At least I think I have. I'm pretty sure I'm always hearing her use in her tutorials and try-ons, the Zoeva 227. So I don't know if this Rose Golden one is the exact one that she uses, but this is a $12 brush and feels very soft. It's got a little engraving on the ferrule here, and then it says Rose Golden right there on, and then Zoeva. So I am really excited about this. I love a good brush and not too expensive. $12 I think is a really good price for a brush that is good quality, but not breaking the bank, because there are it brushes for Ulta and stuff that I love that are about $14, but that also somewhere in the teens is about my limit to spend. I'd really like to spend more than that on a brush, and most of my brushes are e.l.f. or BH Cosmetics, which I love and I think are fine, but I'm hoping that this one works out really well. But I do have some Sigma brushes that were quite expensive, and I love those too, so I guess it really depends. Really excited about that Zoeva brush. And I'm also going to try a new brand. So this brand showed up on Ulta a little while ago, and it is Smith & Colt. Now this brand I have only seen do nail polish. They have these cool nail polish bottles that are like this bevel glass with these gold lids on them, and you usually see them in boutiques and stuff, but they do have a line of makeup now, and this is the canceled light diffusing concealer. So I kind of just loved it for the name. I got it in 130 warm. We'll see how that works for me. I'm hoping it's a good shade for me. But it is cruelty-free, gluten-free, and vegan, formulated without mineral oil, parabens, phthalates, or synthetic fragrance. So also quite expensive. I believe this one was $23, and you get 0.37 fluid ounces. However, I do think that's a better deal than some of the other ones that are like 0.17 and 0.19 ounces that I've seen recently. So this is the tube, and it's fairly simple. The lettering is just pretty basic. But again, this is 130 warm, and I'll just open this up here. And it's got one of those giant doe foot applicators. It has a little bit of a smell, but that is the concealer right there. And it's supposed to be a brightening concealer, so hopefully that'll work out. Certainly looks brightening, but also seems to blend out pretty well on my skin. So we'll see how that goes. Super excited to try a new concealer. I don't know why I've been into concealers. I'm never into like foundations and concealers, but everybody's coming out with a new foundation and concealer, so now I'm interested, but I'm not going to break the bank buying foundations and concealers. So I thought with my points I would try a new one that was expensive but interesting. And, of course, I always have to get something Anastasia. I always save up my points for something Anastasia, and I got two things from Anastasia. The first one is the new eye primer in this beautiful silver box. So they recently came out with the eye primer. It came out either just before or along with their summer collection, and it comes in this beautiful silver tube. The big A on it. This is $23 for the full size. I have heard good things. I've not actually tried it yet. And again, I usually buy an eye primer that's about $5.99. So I would normally not pay for an eye primer at this price point, but since I had the points, I wanted to. So you can see it's got that tube applicator, and I've heard that this is very pigmented very brightening. So as you can see, just right from right there. And yes, that is almost like concealer grade Tarte concealer, like that. That's fantastic. So, but it's not too it's not too thick. I was worried that it was going to be very thick, but it doesn't seem to be, and it seems to be drying down rather nicely. So hopefully that will be, I'm excited to see how this works with some of my more pigmented shadows, because I do like a lighter base for my eyes when I'm doing a brighter sort of look. And then finally, I got my big item. Of course, I've been saving up my points for this mostly. This is the first thing I knew when I got my 2,000 points that I was going to spend this on. And it is the Alyssa Edwards palette from Anastasia Beverly Hills in this bright pink packaging. Here's my thing. I am a huge Anastasia fan, a stan, if you will. I'm not the biggest fan of pink, and I do like Alyssa Edwards from what I know of her. I know that people really like her a lot. I love her because I think LS loves her so much. So when this palette came out and it was a collaboration between Anastasia and her, I almost felt like it was LS's collaboration palette, which, you know, just kind of got to me. So, and besides that, it's a really bright palette. Now, a lot of people are criticizing it because it came out right after the Riviera, which was also very colorful. But, you know, I think just let a good thing keep rolling. If they're going to keep with color, I'm going to support that. So, we have this, and it is this nice cardboard. It doesn't have that velvet on it, and it doesn't have any sparkles on it or anything. Just some foiling and some printing on it with Alyssa Edwards' signature, and then on the back, right there, and they actually don't, normally the palettes have like the colors on them, either on the back or on the box, but I don't see that on here anywhere. So, but obviously I know what colors they are because I bought this, and so we'll open it up, and we will take the little plastic thing out, and this is absolutely beautiful. I'm stunned. I'm completely stunned. I have not actually seen this in person before, but this color, Dream It, that blue color right there, I cannot wait. I cannot wait. Absolutely cannot wait. And that yellow right there, Brick Road, amazing. I'm so excited to use this palette, and it has those beautiful neutral crease shades that I love, and those deepening shades. I'm so excited to use this. Now it is eyeshadows and pressed pigments, but it doesn't bother me. So let me know if you'd like to see a look with any of the stuff that I picked up today. Again, this is my little 2,000 Point Ulta haul. I got 5 things. That's not bad for $125 exactly. 2 eyeshadow palettes, a concealer, an eye primer, and a brush. So let me know what you think. Let me know what you would like to get with your 2,000 points if you had it. And thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.